Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 4. Last episode we were able to successfully achieve our first orbit, and we've got a little bit of science left over, and we can take a look and see what we can do with that science. Lots of good stuff. Got advanced rocketry. Get some Terrier engines. That would be good for going to the moon. Ooh, we could start having some containers. That way we could start using some of our Kiss and Cass stuff and struts, which would be great. This is almost, general construction is almost absolutely necessary. Let's see, flight control, got additional wings and a reaction wheel, which would be nice. And we got some batteries, additional science. Ooh, yeah, lots of good stuff that we need for sure. I'm gonna take the general construction though, because we need these struts and some of these other things in order to make good on some of our new designs. We do have some missions here. One of which is to explore the moon. All right. Simply head to the moon, pass by it, easy as pie. So we could probably do that now, with the stuff that we have. Ferry 2 tourists back to their destination. Suborbital spaceflight. We could almost certainly do that as well. Yeah, I'm thinking we might just do a couple of these tourist missions. They just want some space flight, so we can do that. Let's grow ahead. Grow ahead? No. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Suborbital spaceflight on Kerbal. Okay, that's fine. Let's put on a command module, and then we will also put on one of these guys, just like so. This will give us some money that we can use to hopefully get more stiff. There we go. We'll take that. Suborbital spaceflight. Yes. Here's some our containers. Okay. How big are these? Oh, well, that's huge. How big is this? That's a little smaller. And I think we have to have these on there to mount these things on there, if I remember correctly. Carried on jetpack. Yeah, they can. That's good. All right. So, for the purposes of this rocket, we will need a decoupler on here. And just put that on there. And then we probably need a heat shield. Yeah. Heat shield would be good. Heat shield would be good. These things don't hold up too well to the heat. Alright, there we go. And that should do it for that, for the tourist thing. However, we do want to be able to fly a little. Let's just put on 3 of them and put on a nice swivel. There we go. We'll put on another decoupler, and like so. And then I don't need that bigger one. I need the smaller one. Just like that. Okay. And then we'll put on three, 4. Let's put 5 on there. We could do the Reliant. It does not have gimbaling, so we almost have to have the swivel until we can get a reaction wheel. Alright, so that should do it. This will give us suborbital flight. We could go ahead and put on some of these. This is only a $7,000 rocket at this point, so it's not too expensive. We might as well put on a show for these guys, right? So let's put on a show. There we go. I think I can do auto struts now. Yes, I can. Awesome. Very good. This will make the rocket much more stable. Much more stable. As long as I don't go over exceed my 30 part limit, because we need to save up our money to get that part limit increased for sure. There we go. Auto struts all over. Okay, 4108. That's plenty to get us into space. We will go ahead and take a little science back up into the sky. If I got enough parts left. 27. I got 3 parts left. Okay. What science do we want to take? Let's go ahead and go thermometer. Put one of those. Put another press mat out. Like so. And then we got one more part we can do. Let's just do one mystery gear right here on the back. Alright. Yay. That does not look good on my torque. So don't do that. We just won't take a mystery goo. What else can we take? Should I put another parachute on there? These 2 parachutes should handle this just fine, right? I think so. I think so. Okay. Well, I think we're ready then. Let's go ahead and get our crew. Jeb has already got some experience. Valentina's going to go up this time, and then we're going to take 2 of the tourists. We're going to save this as the DVS Tourism MK1. Should be completely sufficient to get the job done and make everybody happy. Don't quite have to be in orbit, although I think we can get in orbit with this. But we're going to fly up, get a little money, and uh-oh. Got a little graphical something going on there. What's it? Uh-oh. Guess what I'm going to use for my last part? A stabilizer. Just like that. Alright. And pop that in there. And now launch. Do I have like the atmospheric drag turned on or something? I saw a little purple thing at the bottom. I don't know what that is. Anyway, yeah, so speaking of purple things, that's a weird lead in. I've been working with the different graphics mods, and I was able to turn on clouds even though they don't look very good. But the scatterer, man, that's hard to say, scatterer mod, could not get to work, and that's what makes the water and the clouds and the lens flare look so nice. Every time I turn scatterer on, it just makes all of the terrain black and renders the game unplayable. So if you have any ideas on what I can do to make that work, or if you know who the mod person is, or you know them personally and you've had dinner with them and you want to talk to them about getting that fixed up, I'm okay with that. No, that's not, I don't know what that is. There's some sort of graphics glitch even with the graphics mods I got in there now, which is unfortunate. I'm going to turn that back off. So yeah, I'm not happy about that. Big purple block on there. What the heck? That wasn't on there before. So I may have to turn some of these back off in order to get rid of the, what I like to call the purple block. And yeah, it's I'm just sitting here talking. I'm not even paying attention to my flight here, but that's okay. We're just doing this just to get into a suborbital flight, and should be able to get them up to a suborbital flight, no problem. And they are happy. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so we're actually just going to let's just shut her down. Let's come back down into the, or should I try to go somewhere else? Look at that awful cloud. Those look terrible. That looks awful. Looks like I'm playing a 1980s. Yeah, well, maybe not that bad, but it looks very terrible and pixelated. I'm gonna turn that off until I can figure out what the heck's going on. It looked better when I was doing it yesterday, so I'm not sure what happened. Not sure what happened there. Should I go ahead and achieve an orbit or not? Yes, we should, because we want Valentina to get the experience. So let's go ahead and get into position to make an orbital burn here, and see if we can do any science that gives us any science. I guess not. And I guess not. Okay, well, that's that. Alright, so let's see if we can get into an orbit and get back home. That's the kicker. We want to make sure we have enough fuel to get back home. We don't want these tourists to be stuck up in orbit, or Valentina, but the tourists especially, because there's no way to get them home. Valentina, we could at least eventually do an EVA. Okay, there we are. And we're home. Or we're not home. We are in orbit, I should say. Okay. Should I try another crew report in orbit? Yeah, let's override it. Yeah, it's got nothing. Got nothing. Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and swing around the orbit, and we will try to burn a little sooner this time and get us down to close to our base if possible. There's the desert launch site. See, it looks nice from space, but does not look nice from home base there. All right, ready? We're gonna stop right there. We are going to go retrograde, and we're gonna burn until we can get down to base here. All right, and retrograde burn. Let's get down here. I'm not gonna have enough, am I? Nope. Darn you. I'm gonna be out in the ocean. Okay, well, that's that. Alright, guys. We ready? Let's do this. Here we come. With the big purple square. It's actually a rectangle, not a square. I should say square, I should say rectangle. That's what it is. Okay. We're gonna see if this thing can take some of the heat rather than going for the heat shield straight away. Plus, I like the weight of it being on there. Maybe we won't flip around like a bullet. That's my desire, anyway. There you go. There you go. Good job, Valentina. You're doing it. You're doing it. Keeping it real. Keep it steady. Eesh. Oh, she's struggling. She's struggling with a stick. It's tough. It's tough. It's not wanting to cooperate. Eject. Okay. Let's spin her around, see if we can keep it cool. Keep stuff cool, if we can. There we go. And go through our pixel clouds. Pixelated clouds, no problem. Pixelated, you got it. You got it. Alright. Sorry about this big purple rectangle. I shouldn't, whenever I noticed it, I should have just quit recording, but I didn't. So, sue me. Tourism. Lucrative. Fun. Wonderful. My journey to the suborbital spaceflight was 5 stars out of 5. It was the best experience I've ever had. Thanks, Valentina. Alright. And we're coming down. Tinny and Elkel, they're both happy with their journey there. And, yeah. I'm unhappy with the graphics situation. Got this big line going through it, and yeah, it just looks like crap. Just looks like crap. Okay. Yeah, we're down on the water. Whoa! Let's see if she can take the data from those. And I'm coming down with a cold or something. I got a terrible sore throat. So this is probably going to be a short episode, to tell you the truth. I want you to EVA report. Yep. Go ahead and take the data from that. Yep. Go back in. And log pressure. Nope. Nothing there. Log temperature. Nope. Nothing there. Okay. Well, that's fine. We did what we could. And now it's time to recover. Alright. Very good. The tourists leveled up to level 1. That's great. Okay. And we're done. We're done. Let's see. What else we got? Ferry 3 tourists. Orbit around Kerbal. Well, I don't think that's going to be possible at this point. Orbit around Kerbal with 2 tourists. Let's just go ahead and do it. We got the rocket already. It's easy. We can just do this. Rocket, it's 14,000. We get a little extra dollars. Dollar bill, y'all. And we're going to go ahead and launch the vessel. Maybe not the most exciting episode for the second episode, but that's okay. Third episode, we are definitely going to go to the moon. Not getting much science from this, but we are getting a few dollars, which should help us with our upgrades. So we're going to try to see if we can get an efficient orbit here. Jebediah's being the pilot this time. He's going to go for a second orbit. He doesn't want to give all the fun away. Just because he's done it once doesn't mean that he's done doing it. So he is blasting off. Yeah, it's almost like, I don't know what it is. Something. Let's go ahead and throttle down a little bit. We don't need all that thrust. There we go. There you go. And let's just go ahead and go up as high as we can. Well, not as high as we can. Let's go up to about 100,000. That should be good. And bingo. Let's not look at the clouds. They're too ugly. Alright. Let's go up to our 100,000 marker. No good science, but we might try to land somewhere where there is good science. That might be good. That'd be something good we could do. Got another contract complete. Alright, good. Please tell me we get more money from those than we're spending on the rocket. I hope that's true. Otherwise, I'm a fool. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and get ready for our burn. We're going to go ahead and do this now. And achieve an orbit. There we go. Still got our lower stage, so that's good. That means we're doing good fuel-wise. We might be able to do something neat like land in the desert near the purple square disappeared. That's good. And let's see. Yeah, we might try to land in the desert. We won't get as much money back for our rocket because we'll be further away from the space center. But it might be interesting to see the sights. Yeah. Get a chance to go to a different part of the planet that these tourists don't normally get to go to. Let's just check that out then. Where is the desert? Here it is over there. Let's just warp around the planet. And we'll start killing them about right here. And that way, hopefully, we can time it just about right. With 324, it seems like we were just went around the planet just a little. Sorry for my stuffed up nose. I know it does not sound good. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and start killing our velocity. And that should put us... Oh, nope, nope, nope. Darn. We went too far. Oh well. Oh well. I wasn't watching. I should have went back to the map. That's okay. Sunrise over Kerbal. Jeb is getting ready to re-enter the Atmo here. Yeah, something weird going on with the. It's got to be from the. It's not an overlay. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Something weird. Something weird for sure. I'm about to take all the graphics mods back out again. Back to standard Kerbal. Alright, Kerbal. Alright. Let's not die. That would be ideal. Let's go ahead and eject that. That'll be good. Let that burn up. And the tourism is complete. Let's get us a little more money and a little more reputation. Not much in the way of science, so that's okay. Oh, we got some science in the atmosphere. Okay, cool. Sweet. Alright. And we are ready to deploy our chutes. And I definitely think we can make it to the moon with what we got. There we go. Definitely think we can make it to the moon with what we got. Look at that ugly cloud cover. And this big rectangle. Jeez, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, if I were a true professional... Where'd it go? It fell off. Weird. Okay. That is weird. Alright, so let's go ahead and recover. I don't think we can do anything from the water. We've already done all our science. Let's recover that. And see where we are at. Money-wise. Okay. We got a little science. That's good. Okay, we've got some 1,500 funds back. Okay, very good. Let's go into here to the mission control and see anything else we can do. There's another orbital one. That's money. That money is gonna come in handy. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I may just do it off camera, but let's go in here to the to the research center and see what we can do. We can get this reaction wheel. Come on with that. We could get more science with the Science Junior. And a Probodobodon, although it's just a Stay Putnik, which is awful. Stay Putnik, maybe. Probably the proper term for it. I could get this Terror engine. We could definitely get to the moon with this thing. I'm going to take that. Okay. Alright, so next episode we should be able to get to the moon, no problem. And I'm going to go ahead and do the last tourism mission. I will do that off camera so it doesn't bore you, and I'll work on getting the graphics cleaned up on this. Let's see if I can figure out what's going on. Maybe they just haven't... Well, I know they haven't updated the graphics mods since 1.8 came out. But they were updated more recently than what I had been using. So, anyway. Do I have enough to go ahead and take this to max parts 255? I feel like I do. Or I might do this patched with the patch conics. So if we're going to go to the moon, we might want this patch conics available. Well, we'll see. We'll try to build the rocket and see what we can do. And we will do that next episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, throw me some likes, leave me some comments, and as always, subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.